The Bad Cats have been on a historic run to start the season. They have won 10 straight games and are 12-1 overall, undefeated in conference at 8-0 in first place in the Sunflower Collegiate League. But today they're welcoming in the second place team, the Newton Sluggin Rebels, and it's 7-2 overall, 5-2 here in the conference. So kind of early in the season for a pivotal matchup for the Bad Cats, but we'll have it here on the Bad Cats Media Network. My name is Mark McClure, joined today by Dawson French. And Dawson, the Bad Cats, we've been really seeing that average and slugging percentage go up the last couple days, over 300, and they've really been leaving the yard recently.
Yes, sir.
So the Bad Cats very excited to welcome in the Newton Sluggin Rebels, who after last season have merged with the 316 Sluggers to create this one squad, and it's worked out for them so far as they send Zach Gillig to the mound, the right-hander from Eastern Michigan, who the Bad Cats saw plenty last year. He was one of the better pitchers in the league and also earned an all-star nod. So we'll see how things shake out today for the Bad Cats. This is Gillig's second appearance this season. First start, though, he pitched 2 innings on June 7th and June 11th against the Patriots and Twins, respectively. So we'll see how things shake out today as we take a look at today's starting lineups presented by Victory Barbershop. We'll start it off with the visiting Newton Rebels, who are just barely out-hitting the Bad Cats this season. They're hitting .324, led off by Ethan Guerra, one of the more dangerous bats, hitting .600, Gray Rowlett. Then Balin Sorensen, Connor Owens, Dalton Patton, Tyler Palmer, Cody Moore, Luke Lanning, and Micah Dvorak. That's how it all lines up for the Rebels, in this game. Let's take a look at the other side of things with the Bad Cats. Alex Rogers, Kyle Gates, Simon Larinaga, Connor Allen, Colby Christian, Adam Musto, Rathan Malone, and Matthew Howe and Hunter Gotro. And I think we got to bring up one of your teammates the way he's been swinging it. Simon Larinaga up to .600, almost hitting .700 in conference play alone. I mean, he's swinging one of the hottest bats in the league right now.
Yeah, he's something else.
So a lot of excitement around this one here between the Bad Cats and the Sluggin Rebels. We'll see how things shake out in this one with the Bad Cats trying to keep this perfect start to the season going, 9-0 on the season. Or 8-0, in the conference on the season, 12-1 overall, and they have not lost since their game at Hayes on June 3rd. It is now June 15th, for those wondering. But the Bad Cats have managed to keep this hot stretch going, but they're getting into some stiffer competition here. They play in Mulvane, play in 316. Both those teams really struggling early in the year, and then you're going to jump up competition significantly here against the Newton Sluggin Rebels, and the Bad Cats are probably going to need to respond to some more adversity than what they're used to seeing out of the last couple of teams they've played so far this season. So we'll step aside here for a moment on the Bad Cats pregame show. First pitch, around 5 minutes out here from Al Burns Memorial Field. Stick with us.
This is Batcats head coach Roger Ward. Thank you for supporting the Batcats. You're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
And we're back here on the Mad Cats pregame show. Mark McClure, Dawson French on the call for the Mad Cats Media Network. Great Bend and Newton just getting ready to get started here from Al Burns Memorial Field. It is not as hot as it has been here in Great Bend tonight. 83 degrees and a light wind, if you can even call it a light wind, coming in from left field. The flag out there in left field really not moving at all, so it's probably going to be a non-factor for most of the night. But I think most of the Bad Cats, to be honest with you, Dawson, are actually a little bit happy to be back on kind of a regular game schedule. There's been a lot of doubleheaders recently, and I think it can be a little bit easier going in for preparation for just that single game.
Yeah, like you said, it's easier to prepare, and when we know, we can look at that schedule and see when we're playing, it's just easier to, go to the weight room and stretch, do all that stuff, and be prepared. So
should be a good game here. Probably one of the best Bad Cat matchups that we've seen outside of Hayes Bad Cats, and Hayes were very closely contested, those two teams, with the Bad Cats kind of been cruising on both sides. They have an ERA under 3, and their batting average is over 300, so that's a pretty good split right there. And we'll see if that success continues against a very good arm in Zach Gillick, who, while he has only pitched 4 innings, still has not given up any runs this season. Time for the national anthem here in Great Bend. We'll step aside on the Bad Cats Media Network, and we come back, we'll have first pitch here from Al Burns. Time to play baseball here at Al Burns Memorial Field. It's a pleasure to have you with us here on the Mad Cats Media Network. Mark McClure and Dawson French calling the action here from Al Burns Memorial Field. Let's introduce you to tonight's umpires. Doug Clark is going to call balls and strikes tonight, while Matt Weaver will make our calls in the field as the Mad Cats and Newton Rebels get ready for action here. It's going to be Braden Tower on the mound, a right-hander from Emporia State. Did not play in his first season at Emporia State, and got knocked around a little bit in his first start with the Bad Cats. Played over against the Hayes in his first appearance, I should say, with the Bad Cats, playing against the Hayes Larks. Ended up giving up a 3-run home run to Dylan Dreiling, and that kind of, how should I say it, just derailed that outing for him. And he'll be looking to bounce back here with an ERA just north of 7. See if he can bounce back in this ball game. So far for Tower, he's appeared in 2 games total. That game against the Larks went 3 innings, 4 runs, 4 earned, 3 hits, and bounced back with a scoreless pair of innings with 5 strikeouts against the Dodge City A's on June 9th. So we'll see how he does in his first start of the season against this Newton Sluggin Rebels squad that, as we mentioned, hits the ball very well, 324. They're hitting on the season as a group. First pitch is a strike right at the knees. A good start for Tower. First pitch, 7:04 here in Central Kansas. This is Ethan Guerra stepping in, who, as we mentioned, off to a hot start. Hitting 600. Tower quickly ahead. 0-2. Here's the pitch, and that one down in the dirt. Connor Allen with a good block. Overall, so far, 12 for 20. So Guerra has a decent enough sample size for you to say, I mean, this guy's really tearing the cover off the ball. 5 of 12 of his hits have been for extra bases, as this one's hit towards the middle. Hunter Gotro fields it, throws to first, and that's in time. And there's one away. So this brings up Gray Rowlett. First pitch to him is just a bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And that one's on the outside corner. One ball, 1 strike. And that one drops in there as well. 1-2. Tower trying to keep things going. He's been pounding the strike zone to start here against this Sluggin Rebels unit. 1-2 pitch. That's just too far inside, but you want to make sure the hitter's aware of that inside pitch and that it could be coming. And Tower, well aware of that, dropped one in there, but it was a tad inside. Now he opens up the outside part of the plate to attack. 2-2. Got him swinging. Little breaker there. That punches him out. First strikeout for Tower in the game. This brings up the catcher, Balin Sorensen. Swings at the first pitch, hits it towards the middle. That's going to be up the middle for a base hit. First knock of the game for either side belongs to Balin Sorensen. Some 2-out traffic here for Tower. This gives us an opportunity to take a look at how the Bad Cats line up defensively here in this one. Left to right in the outfield, Kyle Gates, Alex Rogers, Colby Christian. Left to right in the infield, Adam Musto, Rathan Malone, Hunter Gotro, Simon Larinaga, and Braden Tower will be throwing it to Connor Allen in this one. Got a strike across there. 0-1. Yeah, 1. That was a good pitch there down and in. Tough to get the barrel down there. Connor Owens at the plate. The left fielder behind 0-2. Take that one down and away. No chance for an advance from Sorensen. Tower back set. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the first inning for Braden Tower. He gave up a 2-out hit, but he survives with no damage done. Bad Cats will have their first chance offensively. We come back on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is your third baseman, Adam Musto, and you're watching Bat Cats Baseball on Bat Cats Media Network.
we're back here on the Bad Cats Media Network into the bottom of the first inning as the Cats ready to roll offensively, starting with Alex Rogers. Talk about him plenty here on the Bad Cats Media Network. The way he's been picking it up has made his batting average approach 400. The way he's been swinging it. Here's the first pitch to him. That's a strike in there from Zach Gillig, all-star last year in the Sunflower Collegiate League for the same Newton Rebels, and he had a pretty good season in his first year with the Eastern Michigan, where he transferred from Pratt, as this one's chopped foul. 0-2. He ended up pitching 43 1/3 innings, 20 appearances, was tied for a team lead down there at Eastern Michigan, so he jumped right up to the Division I level, became a contributor. 0-2, swinging foul ball straight back by Alex Rogers. Recently named a NJCAA first team All-American. Next year we headed to Stephen F. Austin playing the Southland Conference. This one fouled off. Counts 0-2. This one is downstairs and away. One ball and 2 strikes. Actually, the whack, my apologies, for Stephen F. Austin. And my conference is confused. Gillig's 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As you can notice with Gillig, kind of an interesting release for him. Kind of rears way back there before he comes home with it. Definitely a little adjustment that you have to make in the box when you see these different releases.
Yeah, it definitely comes a little funky when they go so far back like that.
2-2.
Roger looks like he's on it, though.
That's downstairs to fill this count up as Rogers continues to prove to be one of the most annoying hitters to face in the box. Even when he's behind 0-2, he has so many ways to get on base. Usually not going to give you one. 3-2. Down low ball for Raj with a big fight back there. Turns an 0-2 count into a walk to lead the game off.
And it brings up the left fielder, number 17, Kyle Gates.
So it brings Kyle Gates to the plate, another guy who's tearing the cover off the ball. Over 400 for him this season. 1-2 punch pretty good for the Cats with Alex Rogers and Kyle Gates. They check over on Alex Rogers. He dives back in. And we talk about Alex Rogers and his base stealing. You've stolen a couple bases this season, Dawson. You know, what is the key to being a good base stealer?
I mean, you just got to kind of time up that pitcher, and then once you get it, I mean, you're ready to go.
This one might be 2. Over to second. It's dropped by the shortstop, Dalton Patton. That could have been a double play. Instead, there's no play anywhere for Newton. That'll be an error on Patton. That Gareth throw wasn't great, but you'd expect your shortstop to haul something like that in. Cats looking to strike early. And this brings up a guy we talked about pregame, Simon Larinaga. 3 home runs, that leads the team.
First baseman, number 25, Simon Larinaga.
Yeah, Alex is definitely someone you can learn from, though, with base stealing. He's good.
First pitch. That one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Can't really fall behind to Simon. You force a fastball in there, you can catch up to just about anything. Look back at second. Good secondary from Alex. There's the pitch from Gillig. And this one grounded to first. It's handled over at first by Cody Moore. They throw to second. but Gates slides in just safely. The ball was dropped regardless. Not sure if there would have been a play there anyway. So about as good as a bunt from Simon Larinaga. Puts 2 runners in scoring position for your cleanup hitter, Connor Allen.
Brought to you by Fuller Industries. He's the catcher, number 24, Connor Allen.
Allen had no official at-bats in the game yesterday. 2 walks and a hit by pitch to go with 3 runs scored. Trying to do early damage against Zach Gillig. His first pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. There's going to be one guy that would know how to get to Zach Gillig. It would certainly be Connor Allen, who spent last season with the Newton Rebels when they were just the Newton Rebels. He caught Zach Gillig plenty. One guy that's got a scouting reports in the batter's box right now, 1-0. Down low, 2 balls, no strikes. Allen spent the entire regular season with Newton before joining the Bad Cats for the postseason. This year coming straight to the Bad Cats early. 2-0. At the knees, taken for a strike. Gillig went to Cheney after the conclusion of the regular season. Diamond Dogs knocked the Bad Cats out of the NBC World Series in the last 8. Cats ended up finishing 5th. From the belt, 2-1. Swing and a miss there from Connor. And the count's 2-2. Gillig eyeing the strikeout here. Connor Allen trying to do damage with 2 runners in scoring position. The 2-2. Outside. And we have a full count. Gillig just can't find that put-away pitch right now. Couldn't put Alex Rogers away. Now struggling with Connor Allen, who he was ahead of. Payoff pitch coming. Inside, ball 4. That looked like it was going to nearly hit Connor. The movement brought it closer to zone. And the bases are full.
And the bases are full of Bad Cats. For the right fielder, number 32, Colby Christian.
Brings up Colby Christian. 2 home runs in the second game against Mulvane. Big spot here early in the ball game. First pitch to Christian, ripped foul down the right field line and out of play. Christian had a great start to the spring season and had his swing tweaked a little bit and then couldn't really find himself the rest of the way, but swinging real good bat here with the Bad Cats, up over 300 for him. 0-1. It's a chopper. That looked like it hit off of Christian. It should be a foul ball, and it will be. Right off the foot. Colby Christian, he'll try and walk that off behind 0-2. One of the worst feelings in the box right there, I'm sure.
You know that hurts.
Christian ready to step back in. Looks all right. 0-2 count. Base is full, no score yet. Bottom of the first. Gillig looking for something on the ground or a strikeout. Here's his 0-2. And Colby went down to get it. Stays alive with a foul ball. Count staying 0-2 to Christian. It'll be an 0-2. Inside, that one backed Colby up a little bit. 1-2. Seen Gillig come inside a couple of times with that breaker that looks, when it comes out of the hand, like it's going to hit the right-handed batter and nearly front doors him. Not quite enough to get there, though, and it's a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul ball again. Colby frustrating Zach Gillig, who's thrown a lot of pitches here in this opening frame. It's been a walk, an error, ground out, and then another walk so far for Gillig. He's set 1-2 coming. And that's going to be in there. Strike three, a big strikeout for Zach Gillig. Looked like Christian wanted something soft.
The third baseman, number 13, A.J. Musto.
Brings up Adam Musto, the left-handed Australian. Hit his first home run yesterday. He'd been waiting for one. Drove it out the other way to left field. He drove it good. May have been a little bit helped by the strong winds. That catch trying to not leave the sacks full here in the first. First pitch is away to Musto, 1-0. Superpower for Musto has just been his ability to find a way on base. Mostly via the walk for him. Leads the Cats in that category with 7 base on balls. 1-0. And that down low near the dirt. Gillig got to get over the plate. Musto can swing away pretty free here, 2-0 count. Swinging that one fouled right off the catcher's mask. Valen Sorensen looks all right, but that one drilled him. Sorensen looks no worse for wear, though. Gets back into his crouch. Count 2-1 to Musto. Into 2-1. Swing and a miss from Musto. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate. They back pick at second, but diving back in safely, Gates. Gillig a pitch away from getting out of the inning. Musto a swing away from giving the Cats the lead. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gillig strands the bases loaded in the bottom of the first inning as the Cats are turned away. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gillig. Keeps this a 0-0 game as we go to the second on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is Batcats pitcher Dash Albus. You are watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Back ready for baseball here in Great Bend. First pitch swinging. This one caught by Hunter Gotro. Dalton Patton retired to start the inning for Braden Tower. Tower gave up a 2-out hit but 2 strikeouts in the first. Definitely a little bit more economical with his pitches in the first inning than what we saw from Gillig. So Tyler Palmer, the center fielder. First pitch, got on and missed, 0-1. Palmer out of University of Nebraska. 0-1 hit to right field pretty well, but this one right at Colby Christian, who makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Tower, brings up Cody Moore. Moore from Tabor College. First pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. The 3-1-6 Sluggers drew a lot from Tabor College, and now still with the combination, that connection still there. The check swing, and they're going to say no swing, according to Matt Weaver. So 2-0 count. Tower falls behind to the first baseman. A check swing there. They'll appeal again, and still no. 2 tries, no success for the Bad Cats appealing those check swings. Get back in the strike zone there with 1 down towards the bottom of the zone. More one of the weaker hitting Sluggin Rebels, at least to start the year. 4 for 19 is good for a 211 average. He'll put one on the ground here, but off the chest of Rathan Malone. And that'll be an error on the Bad Cats. Not something we say very often. This defense has only committed now 8 errors, even with that one. And the fielding percentage is almost 99%. Everyone knows it'll get you eventually, though, and we have a 2-out base runner for Newton. This brings up Luke Lanning, who's also off to a bit of a slow start, hitting 143. And he swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Lanning plays college ball at Tabor, so it's back-to-back Tabor College. This one foul tipped. No 2. Tower looking for the put-away pitch. Got what he wants from Connor Allen. The pitch. Tried to sneak one on the inside corner. One ball, 2 strike count. Pitch. This one grounded foul. Going down the left side. So it'll be another effort to put away Luke Lanning from Braden Tower. Set at the chin, the pitch. This one a flare off the inside of the bat by first base. Simon Larinaga squeezes it to retire the side. 2-out error. Does not come back to bite Braden Tower. Remains a 0-0 game through an inning and a half on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is outfielder Kyle Gates, and you're watching Bad Cats Baseball on the Bad Cats Media Network.
Back to baseball here in Great Bend. No score between the Sluggin Rebels and the Batcats as Rathan Malone, the shortstop, in to face Zach Gillig, and a first pitch strike from Gillig on Malone, who I got no real context on this other than his family gave him the nickname Booty Malone. Swing and a miss there, a little half-hearted effort, 0-2. Said everybody in Malone's family kind of has a nickname. 0-2 pitch. This one hit towards the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Malone. Batcats hoping that gets him going. He's still under the Mendoza line at the current time. Still early in the season, though. A lot of baseball to play. And Malone gets a knock there. This brings up the designated hitter, Matt Howell.
We call him Matty Ice.
I think baseball's a great sport in particular for nicknames. I feel like everybody has one. You certainly have them in other sports, but baseball seems to be the one.
Yeah, I think it's bigger than any other sport.
First pitch to Howell, swinging a line drive foul. I mean, there's nicknames all over the diamond for the Batcats. I mean, you just go through. Raj is Alex Rogers. No one really calls him this, at least on this team right now. Larinaga, they've been calling him Larry. At least that dates back to his high school days. Connor Allen is Sal. And they've been calling Adam Musto Ozzy as well. Just talked about Malone and Howell, and then Hunter Gotro, Goat, his nickname. They throw over to check here as Malone dives back in safely. This one on the outside corner for a strike. Howell in the hole here, 0-2. Gillig deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They'll throw down to second base. There will be a play. He's out at second base to strike him out, throw him out as Howell goes down on strikes, and Rathan Malone out on the bases. Good throw down from Balin Sorensen. So 2 away.
Thank you once again to tonight's game sponsor, Cleveland Electric. And speaking of Cleveland Electric, if you want to Cleveland Electric invested in their very first 100% all-electric vehicle, the 2021 Hyundai.
That brings up Gotro. Hit his first home run of the season yesterday over the left center wall. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Pitch coming. This one hit foul down the right field line. We have a musical malfunction here in the press box. That one's inside to Gotro. 2 balls and a strike. I mean, you got to think that's one of the more frustrating things as a hitter. It's already hard enough to hit the baseball, and then you got to be dealing with musical explosions in your ear. 2-1 inside, 3 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I think he's locked in right now.
Gotro would be the one who would be able to just totally block out everything around him. It's really focused on game time as this one flared out to shallow center field. Second baseman Ethan Guerra under it, calls everyone off and makes the catch. That is the end of the bottom of the second inning. Cats got a hit, but it was erased as Rathan Malone was caught stealing, so it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we're scoreless on our way to the third here at Al Burns Memorial Field.
This is Batcats, first baseman Simon Larinaga. You're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Back here in the third inning, as we're going to get a bunt laid down on an awfully good one, barehanded by Musto. He's going to throw, but there was no play there anywhere, as it's a bunt single to lead off the top of the third inning for Micah Dvorak. Things aren't going well for you offensively. Got to get creative, and a great bunt from Dvorak brings up the top of the order in Ethan Guerra. Guerra with a ground out to second in his first battle against Tower. That one skips to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. That was the second hit for the Newton Sluggin Rebels. Coming in 5-2. They beat Mulvane in 3 games. They only played 3. The other one got rained out, still yet to be made up. And 2-2 with the Derby Twins. Throw down here by Connor Allen, and Dvorak is way out. Jump wasn't great, throw was from Connor Allen.
It's a perfect throw.
I mean, couldn't have done much better, and that's one of those situations where I think about halfway down the line, Dvorak knew he was out.
Yeah.
So now there's one away, and a 2 ball and 1 strike count to Guerra. Tower deals. Down low, ball 3. Back to 9-inning baseball here for the Batcats. Haven't actually said that in a long time with all the double headers that they've played. This one popped up on the infield. Left side, Musto makes the catch by the bag. That's a tough way to see your at-bat end when you're up 3-1 in the count. But the Batcats haven't actually played 9 innings of baseball since they played the Dodge City A's. That was last Tuesday, June the 7th. And this one hit right back at Tower, hit off of his glove. He's got no play, but honestly, probably a blessing there. Just hit his glove, didn't hit him.
He looks like he's smiling it off.
And Gray Rowlett has the knock. That ball was crushed off the bat. I never know what it is with pitchers in that situation, what the honest reaction is. Get the glove up because it's self-defense or get out of the way, or both.
Yeah, no, I think he was self-defense there.
That's what it looked like.
100%.
Almost has to get off the back of the mound, just kind of reset yourself after you just saw a 103-mile-an-hour projectile come at you. Himself back in pitching mode against Balin Sorensen, who already has a hit, and he pulls the string there. 0-1. Sorensen had the first hit of the game for the Rebels, right up the middle in the first inning. Hits one on the ground here. Left side going to be a tough play. Neither Malone or Musto can get there, and it'll be another base hit for Sorensen. Give him 2 hits, 2 for 2 in the ball game. Little life here with 2 outs for Newton. Their first runner in scoring position here this evening. He's up the cleanup hitter Connor Owens, who Tower struck out back in the first inning. Here's the pitch. That one down low gets away from Connor Allen, and both runners will advance easily. Rallied over at third, Sorensen at second. Owens at the plate. One 0. Can't pick out the outside corner with the heater. 2 balls, no strikes to the Newton left fielder. Tower from the stretch. One fouled away. Ready again, the pitch. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Tower on the verge of loading the bases here. Don't want to throw something too good to hit. The pitch as this one skied out to right field. It's a long run for Colby Christian out towards foul ground. And that one out of his reach, and it'll just be a long strike and a full count. It'll be a 3-2. Outside ball 4, bases loaded for Dalton Patton. First free pass given up by Tower. First pitch is in for a strike. Great start to the at-bat for Tower. Needed to get one across after the 3-2 walk to Owens. Patton out of Eastern Oklahoma State College, 5'10", 165. Pat from the left side. You'll watch another strike, 0-2. Both teams have had the bases loaded now in this game, but both are on the verge of leaving them full. And that one was a similar spot, but didn't get the call that time from Doug Clark. See Connor Allen have a quick word with him there. Where'd that one miss? So it'll be 1-2. Breaking ball into shallow center. Rathan Malone, and he makes the catch for out number 3 as Tower escapes the jam unscathed. Leaves the bases full of Sluggin Rebels in the top of the 3rd inning. We head to the bottom half. Still nothing on the scoreboard at Al Burns Memorial Field.
This is Bodie Waller, first baseman, and you're watching Batcat Baseball on Batcat Media Network.
So we're at the top of the order for the Batcats in the bottom of the third inning. Alex Rogers to start us off.
Leading off for the Batcats, number 4.
0 for 0 walked his first time around against Zach Gillig, who stays on the mound. Here's the first pitch. Gillig with a strike on the outside corner. Gillig can get an out here. He'll set a season high innings pitched. He had 2 in both of his first 2 outings. 0-1 hits Alex Rogers. And he has a way with getting hit. I mean, he's been an expert at it for a long time. Been hit over 20 times.
Fielder, number 17, Kyle Gates.
At least he was hit over 20 times last season with the Batcats. Any way to get on, and you know he's one of those guys that has the green light all the time when he's on the bases.
He's got to be.
And he says he does a lot of things from a standpoint of knowing which pitch to go on. He figures out when the breaking ball's coming, when they're not picking. Can pick up on those little things when he's over on first base. Gives him that advantage.
Yeah, he's just a smart base runner.
They throw over again, and again, he gets back in safely. Never gets too far off the bag, mostly because he doesn't need that much of a jump. Rogers with 5 stolen bases already this season. Here's a pitch. And that's a strike. Nothing in one pitch. At least getting set for that here from Gillig. He rears back and fires. That one a strike. They throw down on Raj, and he not going to be a play as the ball gets into center field. And he'll grab an extra base. Get him over to third. First to third for Alex Rogers.
Showing his speed right there.
And he does not stop for a moment. He sees that ball in center field, immediately to his feet, gets over to third. Now 90 feet away, productive out could give the Cats the lead. Here's the 0-2. Up and away. Not going to get a chase there from Kyle. Reached on an error his first time. Grounded one over to Ethan Guerra at second base. They should have had him over at short. It was actually a fielder's choice he reached on. 1-2. And that one's at the knees. Strike 3. Gates rung up for the first out. Now 4 strikeouts for Zach Gillig.
Number 25, Simon Laranaga.
So Simon Laranaga will look for a productive out. Lead run 90 feet away for the Batcats. Still in the early going. First pitch is outside. Laranaga sharply hit a ball to first, but grounded out in at bat number 1. Laranaga pops this one into foul ground down the right side. That gets over the Newton dugout and out of play. Infield in here for Newton. He may try to nail Rogers at the plate. With his speed, it's going to be very difficult unless the ball is hit very hard on the ground. One. Foul tipped by Laranaga. Gillig's 1-2. Well outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rogers leads off the third. Larinaga at the plate. Gillig looking for another punch out, trying to keep that runner over there. Larinaga looking for anything in play. Swings and lines one to left center field. That's going to be a base hit. Trotting home, Alex Rogers, and the Batcats have a 1-0 lead courtesy of Simon Larinaga, who rips one out to left center. Give him an RBI.
A good piece of hitting.
That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, brought to you by Fuller Industries.
Definition of not doing too much in the batter's box for Larinaga. Knew there were 2 strikes, and got the barrel to it. And now the Batcats have the 1-0 lead. Brings up Connor Allen. He's already walked once in the game, and he'll take a first pitch strike at the knees. Gillig set again, count 0-1. That one way inside and hits Connor Allen, who continues to lead the team in hit by pitch. That was his 4th time being plunked this season.
The right fielder, number 32.
Following the golden rule when you're in that batter's box, as much as it's not good to see the ball coming at you, don't move your feet.
He's been a magnet.
Told this story already on the broadcast, but it always applies as the first pitch is swung and a miss by Colby Christian when Hunter Gautreaux was at Nicholls State. If someone moved their feet in the batter's box after the game, they'd go into the cage and they'd use the machine and they would hit guys with the baseball. It would start at 65 and go up from there.
That's brutal.
As this one lifted to left, that'll be another base hit. They're going to try and wave around Larinaga. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll slide, and he's in safely. He moves fast for a big guy. Larinaga gets in. Doubles the Batcats lead 2-0. Temple College driving in. Temple College right there.
Third baseman, number 13.
That's how we roll, baby.
Musto.
Second hit of the inning. Batcats have finally broken through on Zach Gillig. No action yet in the pen for Newton. A couple guys stretching, though. Trying to steal third. Allen, there's the throw, and he's safe. Connor Allen got what we call in the business sneaky speed. He's listed at 6'1", 235, but he moves very quickly, and they never expect him to go. He gets great secondaries.
The technique was perfect.
Stole that one on the pitcher. 1-0 as Musto fouls it away down the left side. So now Musto, an opportunity to extend the Cat lead. Already 2 across this inning on Zach Gillig. 1-1 pitch. This one hit high in the air into foul ground. Gets out of play. Down by the Batcat batting cages. Musto 0 for 1 with a strikeout, swinging. Left the bases loaded in the first. He has to make up for it a little bit here. It'll be a 1-2, and he's going to be punched out at the knees. Gillig picks out a tough spot. And Musto couldn't react to it. 5 strikeouts for Gillig, and brings up Rathan Malone, 1 for 1.
Malone.
First pitch coming to Malone. Takes it up high. 1 ball, no strikes. From the belt, Gillig's pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Tough spot there for Malone. Crowd didn't like the call, neither did Malone. But Gillig will take it on the bump. See how the hitters adjust to an extended outside part of the plate, it seems. 1-1. Breaking ball. Tried to pick out the inside corner. That was probably more of a strike than the last pitch. Two-one from Gillig. Swing and a miss. Trying to swipe the bag. Christian in at second base. He's safe. The Bad Cats now with 3 stolen bases in the inning. Their base stealing ability unmatched. That was their 40th already. This is their 14th game of the season. Very impressive. Bacat's trying to take advantage of this. 2 in scoring position. Rathan Malone at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. From the belt, the pitch, and that's going to be in there again. Strike 3 as Gillig limits the damage. Just 2 runs, back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. Give him a half dozen for the game. But the Batcats get 2 across. Simon Laranaga and Colby Christian with RBI singles. We head to the middle innings. Batcats 2, Newton nothing here from Al Burns Memorial Field.
This is Alex Rogers. You're watching Batcat Baseball on the Batcat Media Network.
Braden Tower out to the mound with run support now as the Batcats push 2 across in the bottom of the 3rd. Tyler Palmer will lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike on the outside corner. As I mentioned in his first at-bat, Palmer from University of Nebraska. Really tough ending to the season for the Huskers this year as he fouls off the 0-1 pitch. In the last game, going into the last game of the season, if they won and the Purdue Boilermakers lost, they would make it into the Big Ten tournament opportunity to earn their way into the NCAA tournament. But didn't work out quite that way. Nebraska did win their final game of the season. This one hit over to third. And this was foul. The Cornhuskers did win their final game of the season. Purdue was playing Maryland down in West Lafayette. There was rain around the area. Purdue put the tarp on the field. It never actually rained, at least according to reports. But they said the game rained out, and Purdue on winning percentage, got into the Big Ten tournament instead of Nebraska. Still some hard feelings there between the Huskers and the Boilermakers. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Tower starts off the fourth best way possible with a strikeout. Third K for Tower in the game. Swinging a foul ball there, Cody Moore off his foot. Reached on an error by Rathan Malone in his first at bat. Tower into the windup, the pitch, and this one skied to center field. Alex Rogers, actually on the right field, got deked out there. It's caught by Colby Christian in right for the second out. Two away in the top of the fourth. Brings up Luke Lanning. Lanning softly popped out to first base in at-bat number one. Here he puts one on the ground to third. Musto makes the play, throw across in time. A 1-2-3 inning for Braden Tower. Exactly what you wanted if you're Tower. Get those bats back in the dugout while they're hot. Bottom of the fourth coming up next on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is Batcats assistant coach Jonathan Mariani, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
That gets up by pair in the bottom of the fourth inning. Trying to do more damage here. They'll have to do it off a new pitcher into the game for the Newton Sluggin Rebels out of Tabor College. It's Drake Gerard. Gerard, this is his second appearance of the season. Has not given up any runs so far. Pitched on June the 10th against the Derby Twins in Derby. 5 innings pitched. Only gave up 3 hits in 5 innings, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. First pitch swinging for Howell, and it's fouled away. Howell 0 for 1, struck out his first time. Bad Cats able to get Gillig out of the game after 3 innings. Pitch count was up there. The Bad Cats had really made him work as this one swung on and fouled off again by Howell. Gillig, the line for him, 3 innings pitched. Ended up surrendering 3 hits, 2 hit by pitches, 2 walks, he struck out 6. 0-2 to Howell. Tries to catch the outside corner. Pinpoint accuracy, and Howell caught window shopping.
The second baseman.
3 straight Cats have struck out. Gillig struck out the last 2, Musto and Malone, and Gerard starts off his outing with a strikeout of Matt Howell. Brings up Hunter Gotro. First pitch, swing and a miss, and Gerard looking like he's got some good movement out there.
Yeah, it looks like coming good out of his hand right now.
Bad Cats will have to adjust from what they saw from Gillig. This one, a tapper right in front of the plate, but foul. It was off the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 3-pitch strikeout. It was dropped, so they will have to throw down to complete this strikeout, which Malin Sorensen will do. So 2 strikeouts to start for Gerard. And the lineup turns over now for the 3rd time. Brings Alex Rogers to the plate. Rogers has walked and been hit by a pitch in the game. Had the first run scored for the Bad Cats. First pitch is not there. 1 ball, no strikes. Awfully close. Didn't get the call, and Gerard comes set again. Seeming to catch his rhythm. 1-0 pitch. This one ripped to the left side, past the diving Luke Lanningen into left field. A base hit for Alex Rogers. He has now reached for the 3rd time. He's not stopping. He gets to second base as Connor Owens had issues with it and left.
He was all over that one.
Number 17, Kyle Gates.
Never know what you're going to see from Alex Rogers. His sprint speed out of the box is really impressive, the way he can accelerate. And if you take an extra second out in the outfield, he's going to immediately make the turn for 2. It'll be a single and an error. Brings up Kyle Gates. First pitch to the lefty. He's going to be ripped into right field, a base hit. Rogers being waved around. Here comes the throw. It is cut off. Trying to get to second. Gates. He looks like he's dead, and he is. But the Bad Cats get another run, as that run will count. Rogers gets across. 3-0 Bad Cats, but the side is retired. Kyle Gates gets himself the RBI. First hit of the game for him. As we'll head for the 5th inning. Bad Cats now up 3-0 on the Bad Cats Media Network. Stay with us.
Right here in the center of the whole USA, on the bend of a river, in the heart of the Sunflower State. Great people, great places, great band. You've got a day, a weekend, or a lifetime to spend with so many things to offer. Come again and again for great people, great places, great band. Great people, great places, great band.
This is left-handed pitcher Matt Nedved, and you're watching Bad Cat Baseball on the Bad Cat Media Network.
Braden Tower going to go out there for his fifth inning of work against the Sluggin Rebels. Now a 3-0 lead for the Batcats. Micah Dvorak will lead it off. 9-1-2 due up for the Sluggin Rebels. That pitch inside 1-0. Dvorak with a bunt single back in the third inning, but he was later eliminated on a caught stealing. He'll foul that one away. It'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. We thank you for hanging out with us here on the Bad Cats Media Network. A beautiful Wednesday turning into night here from Great Bend. And the pitch. This one flared out in towards left center field, and it is Rathan Malone going back on it to make the catch. Malone showing his range out there. Helping out Kyle Gates in left field. Usually that's the outfielder's ball, if I'm not mistaken.
But with Ray's speed, I don't know. He got there quick. The outfield grass is thick, too. It's kind of harder to get a quick first step in.
That one's outside. 1 ball, no strikes to the top of the order, and Ethan Guerra. Swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Even with that grass being a little bit long, the field significantly better than it was at the start of last season. The sod on the field really got beat up before the season started. Here at Al Burns Memorial Field, there were holes and dirt patches all over the field and made it really difficult for the infielders. There were a lot of bad hops. It became known as a spot for bad hops. Much smoother out there this season. That one down low, 3 balls and a strike. Guerra 0 for 2.
It being thick, though, allows for, like, hitters to get first to second pretty easily on just a routine single because they'll just die in the outfield.
You've seen that a couple of times. Adam Musto had a double on what looks like your everyday base hit up the middle. It's been a couple of times if you have good speed and you're really digging it out of the box. You have a chance to get 2 bags, especially for lefties, and especially if the outfielder isn't used to that. They don't charge as hard sometimes. This one out to left field, and it's going to be a long run for Kyle Gates. And did he make the grab? He did. It's really a great combo out in the outfield. They're neighbors in the lineup and in the outfield, Alex Rogers and Kyle Gates. They have a lot of range between the two of them. Makes it really difficult to put the ball in play unless it is ripped out to left center. Brings up Gray Rowell at the DH, and he's going to hit a chopper to shortstop. Malone fields it by his chest. The throw right on the money to Simon Larinaga. 1-2-3 inning for Braden Tower. He's worked 5 shutout so far here in Great Bend. And the Mad Cats lead 3-0 as we've reached the halfway point of this ball game here at Al Burns.
This is your catcher, Grant Farlander, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
back here in Great Bend. Batcats are leading 3-0 over the Sluggin Rebels. Drake Gerard still on the bump. Right-hander started it off with a strike. And then it'll be a ball to Simon Larinaga. Larinaga 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. One pitch. This one sharply on the ground to shortstop, and Patton picks it up, throws to first, and he will retire Larinaga 6-3. Put out. Neglected to show it earlier. We'll show it now. Here's the defensive look for the Sluggin Rebels. Outside of Gillig, who's now been replaced by Gerard. Here's how it shakes out. Owens, Palmer, and Dvorak in the outfield, landing Patton, Guerra, Moore on the infield, and then it's now Gerard throwing to Balin Sorensen.
What's that? Yes, sir.
Here's the pitch. That's on the inside corner. 0-1 to Connor Allen. Allen has not had an at-bat in his last 5 plate appearances. 3 walks, 2 hit by pitches. Let the man swing as he fouls that one back 0-2. Really seeing that jump in OBP, though, which he certainly will take. O2 coming. Swinging a sharp grounder to third, foul. Sun starting to make its way down here in Great Bend. Still some good light, though. And the temperature heading down as well, dipping right around 80 degrees. Swing and a miss from Allen. He struck out Gerard, now has 3 in the game. But it's definitely a breath of fresh air for the Batcats, who the last couple of days been playing double headers in 98, 101 degree temperatures. And I mean, that just has to wear you out as a ball player.
It does. We had a nice parent, though, go out and get frog togs for everybody. So that was nice to have. There's a cooler. We'd dump them in the ice water. So that kind of kept us going. But shout out to her. That was a savior.
And the first pitch on the outside corner to Colby Christian. No balls and a strike. Him. Set and the pitch. This one ripped to right center as Christian goes the other way, and that one's out towards the fence. It's cut off by Dvorak before it gets there, but it'll be an easy double for Christian. As his second hit of the game, he continues a really hot stretch of baseball. He had 2 home runs against Mulvane in the nightcap, and then had 2 doubles in the second game yesterday and 2 hits now today.
He's on fire.
Amazed his Temple College teammates again early in the season with the cycle that he hit in early in the year.
That was cool to watch.
Just being able to see a guy do that has the ability and the tools to hit the ball over the fence, has the speed to get a triple. You have to get power to get the double.
Yeah, with his size, you don't think about it, but he is fast.
And the first pitch to Adam Musto on the inside corner, strike 1. Cats trying to get one across here with 2 outs. In the bottom of the 5th inning, they lead 3-0 over the Newton Sluggin Rebels. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's actually pretty good offensively against the Rebels, who've been one of the best pitching teams in the league. They have an ERA under 1.5 as a group. But the fielding been a bit of an issue. They have 16 errors up to 19 with 3 in this game. That's where all those unearned runs are coming from. 1-1. This one goes the other way out to left field, charging in on it. Played it off of bounces, Owens, and it gets by him. Christian scores, Musto going for 2, and it skips out of the glove of Guerra. A double for Adam Musto. Back-to-back doubles for the Batcats. They lead 4-0 as Christian gets across. Musto, one of those guys that likes going the other way. Baseball's such a pull-heavy sport. Musto likes to reach out and kind of get the arms extended and fire it the other way. Rathan Malone at the plate. Here's a pitch from Gerard, and that one's down low. Malone, 1 hit and 2 at bats, a single and a strikeout. This is his first time, though, facing Gerard, who came in relief of Zach Gillig to start the 4th. One-0 coming. Swing and a miss, went down trying to chase that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Really good break on that pitch from Gerard. Dropped right off the table. Set at the belt, Musto dancing off of second. Here's the pitch. And that's on the inside corner, strike 2. Seen both Gillig and Gerard really try and get that front door breaking ball called a strike. Gillig got it a couple of times. Gerard just got it right there. And he's ahead 1-2. He'll rear back the pitch. And that's on the outside corner, strike 3. Went inside to get the second strike, outside to get the third, and Malone out on strikes for the second time in the game. Batcats get a run, though. Adam Musto with the RBI double to bump the Batcats lead up to 4-0 going to the 6th on the Batcats Media Network. More baseball after the break.
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Next Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected.
This is infielder Colter Maldonado, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Roger Ward going to stay with Braden Tower here in the 6th inning. And why not? 5 scoreless frames went 1, 2, 3. Down in the top of the 5th inning. See if we can get similar success here, but this is the 3rd time through the order against the middle portion. 3, 4, 5, starting with Balin Sorensen. But that was not a pretty swing. No 2. That one away and down. Tower could afford to waste one, though, against Sorensen. Been pesky today, 2 hits. And this one's going to be a 3rd hit as that gets up the middle, past the diving Rathan Malone. 3 singles now for Balin Sorensen. One of the few guys in the lineup that's really gotten to Braden Tower. So Connor Owens to the plate, cleanup hitter. Strike out and a walk. He's going to lay down the bunt here, and it's going to be Allen that fields, throws to first just in time to get the out, but it is a sac bunt that gets Sorensen into scoring position. Interesting decision there from the Sluggin Rebels to go bunt there. Still behind in this game. This is hard grounded over to short. The throw to third, and he's safe. No. Sorensen safe at third. Roger Ward immediately out of the dugout to have a word with field umpire Matt Weaver.
Angel Hernandez times 2.
Oof. Umpire's hearing it from the crowd as Sorensen called safe. Dalton Patton reaches on a fielder's choice to put runners on the corners. Roger Ward out right between third and second.
That was a smart play by Ray, though.
Certainly a runner trying to advance a base on the ground ball to the left side. Call's not going to change, though. Put him on the corners for the Sluggin Rebels for Palmer. Tower, my apologies, left to bounce back as this is inside for a strike. Heading for second base as Patton, he gets in without a throw. So 2 in scoring position for the Sluggin Rebels, trying for the first time to get to Tower. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. Palmer swung at that one way out of the zone. Line out and a strikeout for Palmer so far. Trying to get the first across for the Sluggin Rebels. Going to hit one to third base. It's fielded by Musto. He'll cede the run, throw to first, but Larinaga can't pick it out of the dirt. Coming around third base is Patton. And the throw to the plate. He's out at the plate. Simon Larinaga with a great job making that throw from first base. Everybody fired up around the infield. The Rebels do get one across. But a great throw by Larinaga keeps it from being 2. So now Tower will face Cody Moore, who's 0 for 2. Tower from the top, from the stretch pitch. As this one hit high in the air, left center field. It looks like it's going to be all Alex Rogers, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Newton does get a run across, but a great play from Simon Larinaga at first kept it from being 2. 4-1 ball game as we enter the later 3 of this game from Al Burns Memorial Field.
This is infielder Brady Kreitzer. You're watching Batcats Baseball on Batcats Media Network.
Back here on the Batcats Media Network. Bottom of the 6th inning. And leading off for the Batcats is Matt Howell. Swinging a line drive to left. And this one going to drop a base hit in front of Owens. He gets the knock, and that'll bring up Hunter Gotro. Gotro 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. Batcats trying to get something going in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the wind and the pitch. He's going to bunt right back to the pitcher, Gerard. Turns for second, gets one out there. That's a drop on the transition. So Howell is out, and a smart play on the mound from Gerard. Gotro reaches on the fielder's choice, and the lineup turns over for Alex Rogers. Can Newton solve the puzzle this time of Alex Rogers? Reached base 3 times, 2 runs. Walk, a hit by pitch, and a single. Here's Gerard's first offering, and the swing and a miss there from Raj. In the wheelhouse, just swung through it. No balls and 1 strike, Gerard. At the belt, here's the pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gerard so far giving up 2 runs. Both of them have been earned. 4 strikeouts. No walks allowed yet. Batcats have tagged him for 5 hits. Here's the pitch on the inside corner. Breaking ball. 1-2. Gerard ready to rumble again. The pitch. That one's up high, trying to steal Gotro. The throw gets over the glove of the second baseman, Garrett. Trying to get to third is Gotro, and he is out at third on the throw from Tyler Palmer. So now 2 away and the base is empty and a 2-2 count. And 2-2 pitch. And Rod stays alive with a grounder foul to the left side. They've been leading 4-1 in the late innings. Trying to keep their club record 10-game winning streak going as that pitch inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Batcats got 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 1 in the 5th. Rogers been a big part of that, scoring 2 runs. Reached base 3 times. Payoff pitch. He'll stay alive again as he pops this one foul, and that does get over the Rebels' dugout. Really good crowd here at Al Burns Memorial Field. Dollar beer night, certainly always going to bring a good crowd. Wheatland Electric also sponsor the game. Had the first 200 fans.
It's a good-sized tailgate in left, too.
Here's the pitch as this one is swung on foul, tipped and held for strike 3. Rogers out on strikes. And the Batcats turned away in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now we're headed for the late innings as the Batcats lead at 4-1, heading for the 7th on the Batcats Media Network. Great Bend with a 3-run lead in the top of the 7th inning. And Roger Ward going to keep riding the hot hand as Braden Tower heads out for the 7th inning. Just surrendered his first run. First pitch. That one down low. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 pitch. And that on the outside corner for a strike here to Luke Lanning. Lanning with a pop out and a ground out on the line against Tower. That one swing and a miss, strike 2. It's a 1-2 count. That one not quite there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tower has not given up much, especially the bottom part of the lineup. Only 5 hits against him. 2-2. That one skips to the plate. That's a full count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup have combined for 1 hit against Tower. And that came on a bunt single by Micah Dvorak. This one popped foul. And it's a full count. An entire group that I just mentioned, 4 through 9. So you see the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Landing out on strikes, and Tower now has 4 strikeouts in the game. Hasn't been a big strikeout game, but he's limited traffic on the bases. That 4 through 9 group has 1 walk, 1 fielder's choice, 1 hit, and 2 have reached on errors. Well, the only one that can claim a lot of success today in the Newton lineup is Balin Sorensen, who has 3 hits. Swinging a ground ball left side, Musto up with it, and Dvorak is retired. 5-3 put out. Ethan Guerra will come up as the lineup turns over. 4th time around for Newton. Guerra been uncharacteristically silent in this game. Here's the pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Came into this game a scorching 12 for 20. Grand slams in back-to-back games. And today's 0 for 3. Pop out a fly out and a ground out. Ball and a strike. That one outside. 2-1. Has 9 RBIs in his last 2 games. Here's the pitch, and this one is going to be lined to second, but Hunter Gotro with the vertical. How about that? Gotro had to get way up there, but he robs Guerra of a hit, and that ends the top half of the 7th inning. Time to stretch here in Great Bend. Batcats lead 4-1.
This is Batcats outfielder Dawson Fringe. You're watching Batcats baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
And we're back on the Bad Cats Media Network, and we thank you for joining us here on this Wednesday. Mark McClure, Dawson French, broadcast team for this game. Special thanks to Dawson for coming up in the box with me tonight.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here.
First pitch swinging for Kyle Gates, and he'll have another base hit. Got that one out to right field. And Gates has 2 hits in the game, 2 for 4 now. And the Bad Cats start things off right. In the bottom of the 7th inning, brings up Simon Larinaga. Drake Girard staying on mound for Newton. 3 innings pitched for him so far, matching Zach Gillig, who started the ball game. Larinaga 1 for 3, who despite pretty good numbers there, 3 for 33, will probably see his average go down after this game. First pitch, change of speeds there, good from Girard, swing and a miss. Hitting almost 700 in conference games, hitting over 600 in all contests. Here's the pitch. That one up high, trying to steal second, goes Gates, the throw. And he's out. Good throw down there by Sorensen. Bad Cats will not let 1 or 2 caught stealings make them gun shy. That is the second cat that's been caught stealing, but they have stolen 4 bases in the game, as Larinaga takes a strike there. Count 1-2. Where's the 1-2 pitch? This one grounded left side. Going to be a tough play here for Patton. Long throw, and he throws that one way back to Newton. And going to second base is Larinaga. Rush throw from Patton. And that puts Larinaga in scoring position.
That brings up tonight's cleanup hitter. Brought to you by Fuller Industries. He's the catcher, number 24.
That'll be an infield hit for Larinaga. An advance on the air. So an RBI opportunity here for Connor Allen. Finally broke his streak of 5 straight plate appearances without any of them being registered an at-bat, but not in the way that he would have liked it broken, striking out his last time up. Here the first pitch. Down low. All no strikes to Allen. Walk, a hit by pitch, and an aforementioned strikeout. One-0 pitch. Breaking ball up high, 2-0. As we see time called here, Sorensen going out to the mound to talk with Girard. They've gotten crossed up. Behind 2-0, Girard 3 1/3 innings worked out of the bullpen. Bad Cats have had a lot of traffic in this game all around. 10 hits. Back-to-back hits to start this inning. But Kyle Gates got caught stealing. So now it's just Larinaga on the bases over at second. Here's the 2-0. And Allen lifts one out to right center. More right than center as Dvorak settles under it, makes the catch, and Larinaga thought about tagging, but he will stay at second base. That's the second out of the bottom of the 7th inning, and it brings up Colby Christian. He's been an awfully tough customer. 2 for 3, a single, a double. Run scored and an RBI. First pitch to Christian. Good late movement there. Swing and a miss from Christian. 0-1. Gerard ready at the belt. Here's the 0-1. And that one a strike. 0-2, but even with the 2-strike count, you know Colby Christian's still a dangerous hitter. His 2-strike approach very strong. Gerard trying to get out of the inning. The 0-2. Started to go around, but that one a ball, 1-2. Batcats have so many of these bats in the lineup that are tough to punch out. One, two. And the pitch from Gerard. He's going to get punched out on the outside corner. A good spot there, and Christian could do nothing but watch it go by, as that's the second time he struck out looking, and Gerard has 6 total punches in this game. Headed for the 8th. The Batcats lead 4-1 here in Great Bend.
This is outfielder Riley Silva, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Batcats with a late lead, 4-1 top of the 8th inning, and Braden Towers still out on the mound. Now we're ready to roll. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner to Gray Rowlett as we're through. We're getting ready to go through the tough part of the order, 2, 3, 4 for the 4th time in the game, but still really no success against Towers. Swing and a miss there, 0-2, and I mean he is just really working strong. The rhythm is there, the confidence is there, everything working right now for Tower.
Yeah, he's pitching an absolute gem right now. I mean, you can't complain at all with anything going on. Like, even his off speed's still looking good. Fastball has life.
And when he's pitching like this, I mean, just impossible to take him out of the ball game.
Yeah, you can't.
Ready for a 1-2. That one away, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Batcats actually dropped a couple games to Newton last year. This one foul tipped. Batcats started really strong last season, just like this season, as a matter of fact, and then Newton kind of slowed them down. And this one over Gotro's head and into right field for a base hit. that's a knock for Rowlett. And we'll see if that turns into something for the Rebels. Here's the pitch, and this one popped in the air to center field. More like right center as Colby Christian makes the catch, and that is out number one.
That wind is moving the ball pretty well.
That got Sorensen for the first time in the game, and it'll bring up Connor Owens. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a strike, 0-1. Owens strikeout, a walk, and a sacrifice bunt on the night for him. And they will throw over to check here on Rowlett. He dives back in safe. Glance over at first by Tower. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Tower hasn't struck out a ton in this outing. Only 4 strikeouts for him. Missed a lot of barrels, though, and that's been the key to his success. And that one just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw over again. Again, Rowlett gets back in safely. One-two coming. Outside again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now can't quite put Owens away here. Here's the ready from Tower and the pitch, and this one chopped over towards second base. Going to be tough to turn to. They flip over to second. They do get an out there. Rowlett retired. There was no chance for a double play with how slowly it was hit. Owens reaches on the fielder's choice. So 2 outs, and we see Roger Ward come to the mound. And will there be a change here? Braden Tower pitched a beauty, 7 2/3. Long conversation here, but it looks like Roger Ward is going to take the baseball from Braden Tower. He gets a well-deserved round of applause. 7 2/3 innings, gives up just 1 run. He is responsible for the runner on first base, but we'll see if the Cats can close this one out. We'll have all about the new reliever when we come back on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is shortstop Dre Amaral, and you're watching the Batcats Media Network, home of the Batcats.
Welcome back on the Mad Cats Media Network. Day done for Braden Tower after 7 1/3 innings. And the new arm on the mound is Brett Allen, new to the Mad Cats. This is his first appearance. He played last year at Treasure Valley Community College in Ontario, Oregon. He's originally from Australia, and he's transferring to Barton for this upcoming season after kind of an adventure, he'll tell you, at Treasure Valley. And 3 coaches throughout just his first year there. Looking for some more stability, so he's headed to Barton. And that one's down low, trying to get second bases. Owens, and he's in there safely. Here's the set. Allen's pitch is up high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Not a favorite of the hitters. I'm certain that sidearm delivery can certainly be a little off for the guys in the box.
Yeah, it adds a lot of spin too, so it comes in funky, and then just you have to make that adjustment with it.
2-1. And this one cracked out towards left center field, but the Bat Cats should be good here as this one caught by Kyle Gates, and the side is retired. So got a runner in scoring position, the Rebels did, but they could not bring him home as Owens stranded on second base. Bat Cats will look to pad their lead when we come back on the Bat Cats Media Network.
This is pitcher David Stewart. You're watching Bat Cats Media Network, home of the Great Bend Bat Cats.
Mad Cats, opportunity to pad the lead here. 4-1 the current score, and Drake Gerard going to keep pushing out on the bump. Bottom of the 8th. That one down low. 1 ball, no strikes. Center field cam back in operation. Lost it for about an inning, but courtesy of Matt Nedved. Thanks to him for getting us back in order. And this pitch is foul tipped. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Adam Musto at the plate. And Musto is 1 for 3. An RBI and 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Down low. And the count's 2-1. Gerard winds and deals. And that one missed just too high. 3 balls and a strike. Gerard came in the 4th inning. He's now 4+ innings of work. Here's his 3-1 to Musto. That one right in there for a strike. Adam wanted the walk, didn't get it. As we've said from time to time on this broadcast, I think it's more likely that they're going to call it a strike if you start walking to first.
Oh, yeah. I don't think the umpire likes it too much.
Payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball, first base. Oh. And this one taken there by Cody Moore just in time to get the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Rathan.
That brings Rathan Malone to the dish. One hit, 2 strikeouts for Malone. That gets with a 4-1 lead. They've had it since inning number 5. They've never trailed in this game. Here's the pitch from Gerard, swung on and missed by Malone, 0-1. Batcats have struck out a lot in this game, 12 strikeouts as a team, but it doesn't matter when you're putting runs on the board. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the belt. Malone will come with the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Or Gerard, my apologies, will come with the 1-1 to Malone. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the set and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Malone on 1 down in the dirt. Throw down from Sorensen to complete the strikeout is in time. 7 strikeouts for Gerard. That is the 3rd time Malone has gone down on strikes. And brings up the designated hitter, Matthew Howell.
23, Matt Howell.
Howell, 2 strikeouts and a single. Here is pitch number 1, and that's outside. Lefty Howell against the right-hander Gerard. One-oh pitch, and that's a breaking ball. Pretty 1-2 that's on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gerard working quickly, 1-1. That one stayed high, 2 balls and a strike. These Cats and Sluggin Rebels will get awfully familiar with each other. 4 games in 5 days, the first 2 here at Al Burns. Then the following 2 will be at Klein Scott Field in Newton. Games will be Friday and Sunday of this week. Cats are off on Saturday. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cats are off to their best start in this club's short history. It's their 5th season. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Howell retired. 8 strikeouts for Gerard. Cats go 1-2-3 for the first time since the 6th, not too long ago, but they did have a hit in that inning. Ended up getting caught stealing, ended up costing them in that inning. But either way, the Batcats go down in order, and the score remains 4-1 as we go to the final frame here in Great Bend. Stick with us.
This is outfielder Colby Christian for the Batcats. You're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Batcats trying to put this one away. Brett Allen is on the mound. Pitched the third of an inning to end that top of the 8th inning. And he'll try and finish it off. First pitch did miss. 1 ball, no strikes. Due up this inning, last hope for the Sluggin Rebels. Tyler Palmer, Cody Moore, Luke Lanning. 6, 7, 8. 1-0. And that's a strike down at the knees, 1-1. Into the wine. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike, 1-2. And Allen doing a good job finding the zone. It's only really been working this arm slot for a couple of months. This is not the way he's pitched most of his career. He's just been learning this sidearm.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
1-2. He's been working really hard on it to adjust, and looking all right out there so far. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and got Dalton Patton to fly out to end the 8th, and got a 2-2 count here on Tyler Palmer. Here's the pitch. That one just misses, and full count. Palmer has an RBI in this game, but he's 0 for 3. The payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Palmer just fights it off to stay alive. Allen waits. Gets the sign from Allen, and here's the pitch. And this one flown out to shallow right center. Colby Christian there and makes the catch. There's one away. It's an all-Allen battery in there. Brett Allen on the mound, Connor Allen behind the plate.
Dynamic duo.
Certainly could become one for the Batcats. As this will bring in the 7-hole hitter, Cody Moore, who's 0 for 3, reached on an error to go with 2 flyouts. And this pitch is outside. Looks like actually they're going to bring in Gerard to pinch hit. He had been pitching and now get an opportunity to come to the plate. He's a utility guy. Here's the 1-0. Outside on the corner, though, for the strike. 1-1. Gerard swings and hits a slow grounder over towards short, and throw is in time. So 1 out away for the Batcats, and swinging a foul ball to start this AB. Last hope here, Luke Lanning for the Sluggin Rebels. He's behind 0-1. Here's the pitch from Allen. This one on the ground, over towards Gotro. He scoops it up, throws, and the Batcats win.
Kitties.
4-1 the final score as Great Bend has improved to 9-0 on the season. They win the series opener against the Newton Sluggin Rebels. 4-1 is the final score. Batcats have done the job yet again as they continue this best start to the season in program history. They are 13-1 on an 11-game winning streak and 9-0 on the season as a whole. And just a very exciting ball game for the Batcats all around. They'll be back in action again tomorrow against these same Sluggin Rebels. We'll see how things shake out there. Plenty more to go here on the Batcats post-game show. Stick with us as we'll have Batcats post-game live after a short break. Back here on the Batcats post-game show. Cats win 4-1 in the series opener against the Newton Sluggin Rebels. Now joined by today's player of the game, Braden Tower, 7 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. Braden, I mean, working deep into this game, really the first time you've had this long stretch here with the Batcats. Now, how did you feel out there today?
I felt great. To be honest, I was just trusting my defense, trying to throw as many strikes as I can, not trying to walk or hit anybody. I knew if I could go deep into this game, I could give my team a chance to win it.
And for you in this game, you did have to work with a lot of traffic early in this game, a lot of work out of the stretch. You know, how did you adjust as the game went on?
Man, I knew this team was good that we were playing, and I just had to really focus on throwing strikes. That was my main goal today. I didn't want to strike out a bunch of people. I didn't want to do all that. I just wanted to trust my defense because I knew we have probably the best defense in this area by far. So I knew if I could trust my defense, I could get out of this game with a dub.
And you did all those things, only 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and you did get the win here in this one, your first one as a Batcat. I mean, this pitching staff as a whole has been really fantastic, under a 3 ERA as a group. You know, what has been special about this group, and you've been around?
This group is by far one of the most talented groups I've ever been a part of, and that starts with the weight room, and that starts at getting at the field every single day and working our butts off. We work out in the shadows, and then when it comes to game time, you know, we can perform to our highest ability and we can win.
And you mentioned that defense, a couple of really great plays. Hunter made a great play. You know, how much peace of mind does it give you on the mound to know that you have such a talented group back there?
It's unreal. I mean, every single guy on that team I know can make an outstanding play whenever I need it. And that helps me throwing strikes. I don't have to worry about striking people out or working around people. I can throw it in the zone constantly, and I know my defense can make a play.
Thanks for joining us, Braden.
Yes,
he gets the win as our player of the game tonight. We'll have more on the Batcats postgame show when we come back. And time to shut it down here on the Batcats Media Network. Batcats win 4-1, the final score. We thank you for everybody for joining us here tonight. Newton drops to 7-3 on the season. Zach Gillick takes the loss, his first loss of the season, 0-1. Didn't pitch all that poorly, but in 3 innings he did give up 2 runs, and Batcats never trailed in this game. All the Cats up to 13-1. Franchise best 11 game winning streak. Gates, Larinaga, Christian, all with RBIs, 2 for 4, all of them in the game. And then Braden Tower, I mean, was something else today. 7 2/3 innings, and he didn't give up really anything to work with all day long. He did have to pitch out of the stretch for an awful long time, but he battled in those situations and managed to come out with a win. Batcats back in action tomorrow, same time, same place, here at Al Burns Memorial Field at 7 o'clock Central Time. First pitch. We do invite you all to come out, as it is a very special night here in Great Bend tomorrow. It is free beer night in memory of Dale Klima. Share one with Dale in his memory. If you want to come out, there's free beer here at Al Burns Memorial Field, free admission as well. So if you can't make it, though, we'll have the game here on the Batcats Media Network. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday night. For the last time, Batcats win 4-1 in the series opener against Newton here at Al Burns Memorial Field. For the entire crew, my partner Dawson French, and help from Matt Nedved, this is Mark McClure signing off from Great Bend.